And fall in my Bell Scout troopers, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3 NTW3 9.2 4v4 battle replay today. Today's replay was sent to me by Anzac, so thank you Anzac for the replay. His allies today are Big Noob, Surim, the Dark Monkey. Their opponents today are Emperor Aurelian, Sunny Shit, Age, and Lotus. The map today is 1815 Quartabras. Now, the points today, there appears to be 5 points in the middle, and the rest of them don't appear to have a point associated with it, so I don't know, it usually varies from player to player, but I think rule of thumb is 1 point per house when there's no point assigned to it. But this could be a fight to the death, so in the end that might make it all irrelevant. Now, looking at the team today, we have Uxbridge, Corps, or CC. Behind him, we have Prussia, we have Perch, 2nd Corps. Over here we have the British Italian Corps. It appears to be a Heldrich Reich Commander Army. Oh, down here we have over here the ready to Nassau 1st Corps. Okay, so it looks like this guy is closest to the enemy according to the deployment zones. Actually, according to the deployment zones, it's actually curious. The blue team's deployment zone, they have one player here that deploys in front of pretty much all 4 of the red team's players. So we'll see whether or not that works against them, if he tries to hold his position until his allies come and join him. Because we appear to be seeing the coalition forces are the blue team today. France is going to try and charge into these Prada Renault. The C7s are pretty fast. Give up the chase, mate. Now he's got to walk these guys back and let them rest up, because that would have exhausted them a bit. Won't be very tired now. He initiated that attack way too soon. He wasn't close enough. Now, can these guys form square? They can form square. That's probably why they're not afraid by this cavalry presence. They've got to be close too for a volley. I mean, these troops should be able to start shooting them. At this range, they should be able to hit 1 or 2 horses at least. The 6-pounder here can shoot straight down the street, take out a few of the French troops. I think the artillery is ready to be delimbered, so hopefully he gets on top of that. This infantry is just trying to put itself between it and the artillery. But the cavalry needs to get in a lot closer. Yeah, it looks like England's actually running back to his teammates, like he doesn't think he can hold here. I don't know, given all these French troops coming down the road, I think it might have been a mistake for RNG to actually keep running away like this. Surely shooting down the street and taking out all those troops should force the French back, or at least delay their advance a bit. Then he just stretches out his line across the field here. I mean, these trees really cover his right flank, so he probably should use that to his advantage. The buildings here could also hinder charges from the enemy. There was opportunities there for England to stay and actually try to hold the area. But that's his decision. That's what he's done. Let's see how well it works out for him. Okay, we're back briefly. We've seen a set of 6-pounders here open up, horse artillery, so it can be easily moved around and deployed faster. Taking a few horses there. Plenty of cavalry nearby, so this artillery piece is well protected and is deployed on a nice perch on the crest of this hill here. I'm thinking I would have switched targets myself. Yeah, he has switched targets there. He's shooting at the infantry now. These guys seem to fire at a pretty fast rate, and that's good. I mean, what that took, what, 15 seconds or less? Got to work on the accuracy a little bit, but good rate of fire. England's ceding a lot of ground here to the French troops. Getting very crowded, but the buildings here do offer some protection. I don't get it. What are these English troops shooting at? They cannot shoot that far, can they? Okay, England's charging at some French artillery that was mustered out of the front carelessly. And they've taken out the entire crew. Oh, scratch that. 2 out of 3 cannons.
Running,
I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but that seems really weird because this whole English line was firing at these troops. I've never seen infantry shoot that far. Even skirmishers, I've never really seen them shoot that far. Oh, they've just killed the general. Nice hit. Okay, Emperor Aurelian here just lost his general. Good artillery hit. So the French tried to engage the English over here and were defeated. Alright guys, looks like we've got our first line battle. Roman Empire's moved up. Go and try and take on the French army alone. England's nearby. Both sides need to move a bit closer to each other so they can clear the crest of this hill. Okay, France is in position first. Both sides have cavalry on their flanks. Both appear to be mid-tier cavalry. Looks like this guy called in for reinforcements. The Roman Empire's line here is a little bit disjointed. Doesn't really appear to be doing himself any favours by firing like this. No battles taking place along the rest of the line just yet. Prussia's really stretching himself out across a long distance. France appears to be making for this building here, but Prussia's moving to cut him off. Also got English cav behind the tree line there. France is shadowing it. This building's already occupied by French forces. So France is trying to reposition themselves. Ooh, nice hit. Very bloody there. Yeah, they're in range. Oh no, they're out of range. Okay, Prussia's fighting France, but France appears to have him outgunned. Cavalry's eyeing a charge. Solid strike. Getting a little bit jumpy there. Maybe someone's moving their cavalry through the trees. This does cause some lag. Alright, they broke that cav unit. Oh, Roman Empire tried to strike back, but it failed. France had too many squarables in place. 234 guns. They got off a few shots. It wasn't enough. France broke them. Carro's moving in. Oh, England sent over some support as well. Geez, you've got one unit here holding out against 5. Okay, they're broke, they're running away. You should get them back though. But the right flank needs help, and so England's sending over support. Prussia pulled back, their attempt to capture that building failed. France is stretching itself out considerably. Real dangers when it comes to doing that. Right now, sort of, France appears to be winning. France continues to stretch themselves out like this. It might be easier for the coalition to find a weak spot and then initiate a big strike that could break up their lines and then start separating units. Divide and conquer, essentially. Okay, France has fallen back. Okay, hopefully Roman Empire realizes he's got that unit back that broke earlier. And he brings them back in the fight. Yep, there they go. Well done. He's switched on there. Gotta watch out for enemy cav, but he's also got his own cav there, trying to maybe cut off the retreat of the French forces. Who knows? Alright, we've got France here making a big offensive push. Artillery trying to drive them back. Cavalry eyeing a charge on them. England's got their cav standing by. French howitzers trying to break the troops there. Prussian and English artillery trying to keep the French at bay. French trying to pound the crest of the coalition forces as well. France wants to make a move, but that artillery is really putting the screws to them. I don't think any good can come from them sending up 3 units like this on its own, aside from drawing the fire of that artillery. And now he's just lost it. My money's on he gets it back, but he's got to march it back to the line and get ready to charge all over again. We've got some artillery that's about to clear the forest, but that's taking him a long time to get through all that. France is doing their best. They're trying to stretch the coalition's lines out for some reason, and the coalition's having absolutely none of it. They're condensing their formation. At the same time, France is trying to stretch out theirs. This isn't good. France shouldn't be continuing to follow this strategy when clearly the coalition isn't going to play ball. England is going to try and charge into this artillery. They should succeed. Great charge there.
Sir, our general is under attack.
They broke him. And they should save most of that unit. Too high. Unlucky. Looks like France is trying to go for that building. Or bayonet charge of skirmishers. Well, guys, turn around. These guys here very slow to turn around. Third foot guards. They're supposed to be a decent unit. Maybe that's why they're standing like that. Half their units in that hut. Okay. Yeah, Holy Roman Empire is trying to get out of there. They're trying to save their artillery too, for all it's worth. I think it's time for the Roman Empire to form up. And then just move the artillery to slot that artillery in their line as the last piece of their formation. Okay, they're charging in again. And they took out the artillery. Well done to the French. French units have a lot of troops in reserve. So far, England continues to hold. These skirmishers are proving their worth. And it looks like we've got some English cav behind enemy lines here. They just took out a bunch of enemy artillery. Well, they won't win. Or will they? They've got a habit of calling this too soon. King German Legion 1st Hussars. A unit with a lot of moxie. Staying in the battle like that. Obviously there's good morale. It's far better than the unit that charged into it. Got a massive battery set up here. Or 6-pounder cannons, are they? Yep. A lot of French forces clumped up there. They're too exposed, these guys. England still controls the hut.
Our men are running, sir.
France is killing some of their own troops here. Looks like Roman Empire continue to fall back. Large gaps in the line though on the right flank. They've got to clean that up. Where's this unit running off to? We got lots of problems over here. Well, that volley was their saving grace. Looks like England's going for a mass bayonet charge here.
Our men are running.
More cab moving up. The charge on the surface appears to be going England's way. Alright, looks like it paid off. You have 24 minutes left on the clock. France is being outflanked. This attack so far has been thwarted by a sudden rush of English forces. And France is trying to exploit a small gap created by that maneuver. They're trying to catch the English out of position. Those units here look like they're about to be destroyed. And we've got all these French forces were about to get into the artillery's ranks but broke just before they got there. Okay, canister shot, let's see. They appear to be aiming at the wrong unit. These English troops are still battling away. Cavalry's rushing through the forces. You can kill your own men doing that, you've got to be careful. Yeah, see, some of those troops there just died.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Cavalry here is taking out the howitzers. Looks like coalition is gaining control of this battle once again. Just when it looked like it might be slipping out of their grasp, we've managed to regain control. I was just trying to wrap around their opponent. England's coming in for a charge to support them. Great charge, straight into him. Prussia looks to be a little bit tired. Oh, they're winded.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Alright, all those French forces there, they're broken. This one English unit's breaking so many. Second Dragoons are Scots Grey. Doing their commander proud today. More English cap coming over.
Fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
French forces breaking like dominoes. Artillery needs to focus their fire on those two units that are pretty healthy in terms of morale. I don't know what that cavalry is doing. The French units coming back to the battle, but they're breaking as soon as they come back. Alright, looks like the coalition has us in the bag. Let's go mop up the forces now. Alright, looks like Prussia's moved in to try and mop up the last of these French forces. They charged in their cav with little effect. See, France made an attempt to try and take this town, but it was never going to work, and Prussia just smashed them. Drove them off. There's only one unit remaining now. Alright, that was a draw. Unfortunately, I can't show the kill counts of the teams until this glitch is fixed, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is today. Well done to the Coalition, Anzac's team on their victory today. Unlucky to the Emperor Aurelian and his team. We can check out Anzac's kills today, and his 2nd Dragoon Scots Grey 277, Artillery 206, 122, the rest of his units range from 95 probably to nil, which is a cavalry unit in fact. There you go. Alright, so well done to Anzac and his team once again on the victory today. If you want to see your own Total War replay featured here on this very channel, guys, don't forget to check out my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com or join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, as well. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you all in the next Total War battle.